Can we please? Can we please just clone Mark Carney, the Canadian Prime Minister, while the world is burning? Mark Carney, the Canadian Prime Minister, is making new alliances, rebuilding what had been lost with other countries. Like he said before, the relationship as we knew it with the United States is over. He said it. I just wish the relationship with the United States, with every single other country out there, and leader would say exactly the same thing. Sebastian, calm down. Oh, this was Nacho, by the way. Hello there. Hello, Karen. Sandy. Yeah, he's on fire. Okay. I hope not, but I know what you mean. Yeah, not spontaneous human combustion. No, we don't want that. Yeah, he's certainly proving to be an asset to Canada, and we need more leaders like that. Sensible, pragmatic leaders that are not reactive to name calling like Trump. Leaders that have some charisma. He's quite funny. He's witty, you know. People seem to like him. Understandably so. He's also normal. He's an ordinary geezer, really. Yeah, okay, he's a banker and all that. Well, you know, a lot of these bankers, they originated from somewhere, didn't they? You know? From their mother's family. I got my Sebastian's down there behind me, and I got this little one. My Sebastian's been a bit of a pain at the moment. He's very much constantly. He's a bit confused. Hello, Albert. I hope you're well. Exactly, Clone. We need Billy. We need more Mark Carneys. We really do. Proper leadership. What are you doing, Bear? You'll go that way now, dear. Okay. Proper leadership. Now, he's just had a meeting with Xi Jinping. It's not his first meeting. It's his first official meeting with Xi Jinping. And both sides have come away with something. They've both, they're open doors in both directions. They have both talked in their addresses to the nations and said that mutually beneficial stuff. Agreements that benefit Canada and benefit China. Well, isn't that the point of a deal? It's to come up with something that's mutually beneficial. And also have a bit of pragmatism. There will be some elements of Chinese imports that will be negative to Canada, but it will be countered. You see, it'll be countered. That's my ear. It's tugged at my ear. Now he's biting my earlobe. Oh, blimey. This is Nacho. He's about a year old, and we rescued him from the refuge centre. And he's getting better. He was a bit of a pain, and he's not that. He's okay with the cat, but he wants to play with it, and the cat doesn't want to play. Yeah, but he started fetch, so that will help with recall. So, hello, Angela Starseed. Morning to you. The dog loves him so much. That's it all. He does love me. Of course he loves me. It's mutual, you see? It's a mutual arrangement. And maybe we should clone little Nachos as well. McDeaton. No? He's a lovely little boy. He's also a nuisance as well. He's into everything. Absolutely everything. It looks like butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. Don't believe any of it. He's a little sod. He reminds me of my Wally, which is good. So, morning to you, Moreno Antonio. I hope you're well. Keep them safe. They are always top dog in the household. Well, as in, yeah. Oh, the cat. The cat will sort them out. He will. Oh, my blooming fire's just gone into city mode. I bet I forgot. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't put pellets in it. I bet it's without pellets. Never mind. I'll sort that out later. Let's just get a bit chilly later. I'll get to the point where I say, oh no, I'm going to go because it's too cold. It's a bit chilly. Actually, it's been warmer today than yesterday. Here in France, it is. Now, as a Brit living here in France, watching everything that's going, the madness that's going on, it is refreshing when I see positive outcomes from what is a rather dire situation. Because, let's be honest, what is actually going on between the United States and Canada in some ways could be seen as a positive. It's pushed Canadian leaders, heads Mark Carney, into making different. Well, actually, Mark Carney probably would not be the Prime Minister. You would have had Palev. That would be a disaster. An absolute fucking disaster. Can you imagine it? Oh my God, Pierre Palev. I think there's a bloke's a moron. He's an absolute fucking moron. Anyway. So that is the positive outcome. You wouldn't have got Mark Carney if it wasn't for the negativity shown towards Canada. Would it? Would you? You wouldn't. You wouldn't have had all these positive outcomes. And they are positive outcomes. Now, I'm not a fool. I know there are going to be some eggs broken. There are, But you can't make an omelette without breaking some eggs. And there you go. That is unfortunate for some businesses and some individuals. Some people are going to lose their jobs. They are. But also, there'll be new jobs, different jobs. Now, China itself is now upping their imports of Canadian oil. I'm not a lover of oil, someone mentioned before. I'm a bit of a greedy. I hate the idea of oil, but I understand that Canada needs to have something to be able to ride out this negativity that Trump is trying to push onto him. And now Trump is saying, oh God, if you haven't heard already, yesterday he made an announcement, or last night made an announcement that if you're against the takeover of Greenland, we're going to tariff you. It's got to get to the point you just got to keep on. So far you can go with tariffs, before they become ineffective. And that's kind of what's happening now. The tariffs are becoming ineffective because we are finding new trading partners. So we're saying, oh, well, bring it on then. Now, for Canada, though, that is kind of a little bit early days for that because you've got Kashmir and all that sort of shit in you. No, but the car industry and that's going to have some major shifts. It really is. You're not going to be able to have the same old arrangement as you did before, are you? With the United States, not with these tariffs in play. It's going to squeeze the market in the United States. The only vehicles that are going to be sold are SUVs for the ICE. Yeah. Maybe the car manufacturing industry will go into weapons instead for ICE. Maybe they make pepper balls or something. I don't know. Fucking bastards. Sorry, but they are. It's disgusting what's going on over there. I live in rural Canada. I'm in rural France, and my transportation needs no longer meet North America auto industry's expectation. Stop biting my clothes. Nobody's eating my buttons. God's sake. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm in France, and our bus system is subsidised, but it's not particularly regular. But you don't expect to be in rural France. So it costs €2. Okay, no matter where you go. If you get on the bus, it's €2. It was 20 kilometres or whether it's a kilometre. It doesn't matter. It's €2. So you pay your money, you get on, and you get off. So it simplifies things. Everyone knows what they have to pay. But also, you could be on all day if you want, give a road trip. I wasn't going to say anything. I know. Please do not put your tongue down my ear. Please. No. Ow. It's nibbling me now. He's very loving. He really is. But he's a little bugger, ain't he? He's a little bugger. Oh, dear. Oh, there we go. What's Fizzy normally say? I live in rural. Oh, done that already. There we go. I'm just looking at the chat. That orange troll is just a one-trick pony. He's reactive. He's a very reactive individual, and he's also very thin-skinned, very thin orange skin is what he's got. He's probably always got that glow, isn't it? You know, and he's he just doesn't like it. No one likes being attacked in it, whatever way. But you know, he's over the top, and when you consider his past, wow. Now, I've been trying to look into this Saskia Riley and find more information. I caught my video about Saskia Riley, the guy with the testimonies about the Trump regime and how he was trafficked. And the more I'm delving into it, the darker it's becoming. And there is adoption papers for him, because a lot of people say, no, this bloke's never existed, blah, 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 blah. It's not real. A lot of people saying, trolls are saying in the comments, yes, he is. He's very, very real. And there's, regarding his father, Bill, William Riley, stepfather, the one who's basically trafficked him to Trump and Epstein. There's 63 mentions of him I found so far in in the redacted Epstein files. 63 mentions of Bill Riley. And Carney also got a lumber deal. That's very positive. Yeah, else was there? Something else as well, wasn't there? Obviously, got the EVs, lumber deal, oil. It's just opening doors, and also the mutual visa arrangements as well. That looks very good, because it's going to help trade. You see, if you don't have to have visas, the delays that can delay trade or delay arrangements being made. You basically, if you've got to have a meeting with somebody, and remember, China is very, very traditional in many ways. They prefer face to face. You can speed up the arrangements. You can beat other countries to the post. No, they're not. Oh God, they left out. I was on the sofa with Sebastian last night. We're having a big old snuggle cuddle. And we've made a big point of making sure they're all being taken care of, looked after and cuddled. Especially Pandora, because Pandora's relationship with Nacho. Hey, you literally could bust. Can you not do that? Hey, where are you going? He's eating my buttons. Their relationship is okay, but it's not brilliant. Sebastian and Nacho is a little bit over the top of each other. If you know what I mean. Yeah, they're confused. They're both boys, and they're confused. And this one has been, last Friday, he was sterilised last Friday, so he was found in the woods. So, a lot of stuff happens there. We're in France, all right. It is illegal in France to breed dogs if you haven't got a license to do so. So there's a lot of people out there trying to get rid of dogs that they've bred on the black. There's hell of us. If they even advertise on the main sites and stuff, they're not allowed to, but they do. They just take, instead of putting a price, they put gratuit, free, right? But when you would contact them, they want money for them. So we found that one out quite quickly. And we didn't want a breeder anyway. We want, because we've done work fostering dogs in the past. All these are rescues. They're all rescues. And because we've done fostering in the past, we wanted to make sure that we know the need, all right? And this little boy here was from this BA, the spa. He'd only just got in there, all right? So we now have to do the rabies thing. We're not worrying about rabies jabs. There's no rabies in France, all right? But you have to, what's my pets of that? You have to register. When you register your dogs, within 3 months of having them, you have to go to the vet and get them checked over, make sure they've got rabies and stuff. They don't have to do a blood test. It's just, by that time they would, the signs of rabies would be there. So that's the point anyway. Only 7 minutes late. Hello, Cat's Eye Moves. I hope you're well. No, they're not too bad. They're fine. In fact, if anything, they're getting more walks because of this one. Canadian lumber goes metric. That's a good point. Well, we did it in the UK, sort of. That did cause some problems at the beginning when the United Kingdom went metric, the measurements and what have you. We had a little bit of issue with like plasterboard and plywood because the metric equivalents are not the same as imperial. And that caused all sorts of problems with like stud spacings and rafter spacing, spacings in general. And a lot of the old traditional woodworkers found it really difficult. When it isn't difficult, it's all intense, it's just easy. My dad, he basically worked in Imperial till the day he died, So he was really angry about it. That's why he voted for Brexit. He's a bit of an idiot. Sorry, but he was. As far as that sort of stuff's concerned. Very clever man, very clever, but hello, Golden Gate Girl at heart. Was it you that farted in the cupboard? Yes, it was. It's illegal in most countries to breed dogs without a license. Yeah, you also got to be able to register, you see, as well. He is, we're fairly certain he's a pure Jack Russell, but obviously you can't say that he is, as he. If we're never going to get rid of them. Don't get me wrong. We don't do things like that. We don't make stupid excuses and get rid of our animals. We have them, from the day we get them to the day they pass. There we go. I'm done with the system, man. I was born done with it, but now I don't pretend for anymore. No, I agree. I'm kind of done with it as well, to be honest, in many ways, because the system's broken. It's not working. It's not working. And many people disagree with me on this. I believe that actually, I got a feel regarding the softly approach regarding protests. I understand people are worried about martial law. But I was thinking about this last night, actually. When you lay in bed and things go in your head, you can't go to sleep. And I was kind of thinking about, what if there was martial law in the United States? And why hasn't he done it already? Because, in my mind, it could be the undoing of Donald Trump's fair campaign. You see, I don't believe highly trained individuals in the military are going to follow suit. I really don't. For a start, they swore to the Constitution. It's been drummed into them about the Constitution. They probably see what is going on as as treasonous. And the idea to attack your own people is one thing. Blowing up Venezuela and going against the rules of the war and all that sort of stuff. One thing doing that, and there's another thing actually. Attacking your own people. 4 people have died by the hands of ICE just in January. Well, actually, within 10 days. And that doesn't include Renee, Nicole Good, the woman who was shot in the face and the chest and the arm. I thought it was just in the face at first, but the paramedics are saying she was shot in the face, on the side of her head, in the chest and in her arm. So, the shot in the arm was a bit here, artery, I believe, what I could tell. Hello, very good, well. We have to ban the itchy feet. What, like Pengu? I'm done with the system, yeah. Don't pretend. I don't think we can anymore. And it's not just, it's everywhere. I'm not saying, you all rise up and what have you. But you rise up against tyranny. And this is tyranny what's going on. They are dragging people out of their cars, dragging them down the bloody road, carrying them down the road on all 4 limbs, right? Face down. Bust your shoulder sockets if you're not careful. And they're not careful. There was that disabled woman that was dragged out of her car. She was carted off in the same fashion. It is just plain evil. And the people perpetrating this are evil. Anyone who joins ICE are evil. But I'll tell you what, it's quite funny though. They're trapped. ICE are trapped. You see, they're getting their 50 grand sign-up bonus, but that comes with rules attached. If they leave within 1 year, they've done 1 year, then they leave because it isn't what they thought it was going to be. They're going to have to pay 40 grand back. If they leave after 2 years, they're going to have to pay 30 grand back. Yes, it's sliding scale. If they leave before the 1 year, they've got to pay all of it back. So they're trapped. They probably already spent that money on drugs and little boys, you know. I am walking with the dogs, so just listening. Are they the same dogs I heard? I think you called me up once, didn't you, when I was at work? Vertigo. I think it was you. And I think I heard your dogs in the background. Yeah, the system's broken. It is. What is it actually? Is the system actually? The system's still there, but it's been ignored. I saw the Black Panthers. Oh my giddy, let's go back in the buzz. The 1920s, the Black Panther Party, and then you had the Black Panther vigilantes. Now, what they used to do is they used protectants. Really, they would, whenever they heard a bit like what people did with the whistles and hooting the horns and stuff, they would go out a bit more forceful with guns, all right. And if they saw anyone being attacked, they would fight the police. Or these vigilantes, or it usually was, police violence normally. But they were frightened of them. The police were frightened of the Black Panthers. What we need now is coffee-coloured Panthers by the score. That we do, all right? I don't think that's what we need now. I think we need some sort of pre-nuptia, all right, where we all get to impregnate, all right, men and women. But we've got to mix the races up, right? We need to breed out racism. That's what we need to do. Could be fun, I don't know. Maybe you get to pick and choose, right, on both sides. I don't know, whatever. We need more brown people and coffee-coloured people by the school. I'm getting sick and tired of fucking racism. Now, I've got 4 little black grandchildren, absolutely fantastic little kids, who are unbelievably clever. I don't know where they get that from. Way ahead at school, way ahead. In fact, my little Grace, she gets so bored. She's at school now. She's starting to pick her lips because there's nothing there for to do. She's surpassed everything. Yes, my daughter's thinking about taking her out of school now and do home tutoring, which she could do because she's actually a very clever girl herself. The regrets of once having a great empire. A great empire. Do you know all this empire shit? It's just tyranny. Look at Rome. Huh? Oh, the Roman Empire. It was tyranny. It was just, if you went against them, they killed you. Like an example of, fed you to the lions after having a bit of jousting with you. There's nothing great about empires. You don't need empires unless it's your own empire in your own country. But Donald Trump, he wants to. I've been reading some talk recently about how some officials within the Trump regime, they want bloody Scotland as well. They want to take Scotland, probably for the oil. So they want Greenland, they want Scotland. There's Trump the other day, right? Going on about we need Greenland for national security. Then he goes on about the minerals. We need their minerals. Oh, he's sufferable. Insufferable, that's it, insufferable. Just think though. Poor Melania. She's had to sleep with that. Excuse me. Hello there in America. How do you feel? Her story's witness. How do you feel about what's going on? Whereabouts are you in the United States? Because, crikey, I think you've been so reserved, so calm about it. Really, what's going? You know what I mean? I don't know if I'd be able to control myself. I'm a little shit. I am. I'll tell you. I've had people try to hurt us in the past. I do the worst stuff. Really, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not violent. No, I just make their lives a fucking misery. If anyone crossed me, my family, that they regret it for a long time. I'm like a little like I don't know, a clandestine vigilante, maybe. I'm a bastard, I'll tell you. I'm not gonna say all the other things I've done. I dream of a post-money world without any borders. Here, let's all us work and create for meaning instead of fear. Well, that's like Star Trek, isn't it? That is, it's the ultimate socialism. But you see, any of these systems can work providing you haven't got greed in the mix. You know, the problem is human nature. We are greedy by nature. We really are. People are. Some people more greedy than others, but we are generally greedy. Yeah, we have this also this sense of conquering. You know, to win. We always want to win. Sometimes you have to lose. You learn by losing. You really do. I don't want you to lose this one, then. Not the Trump war, anyway. But money is. I don't feel that money itself is the root of all evil. I feel greed is. It's just that money helps facilitate it. What law and order? And what order? There isn't any. Not at the moment. They are attacking law enforcement, says the Persian version. I suppose you're going to tell me that Rennie Nicole Good, who's now dead, that she drove into and run him over John Ross, because that's bollocks. Anyone who's seen that fucking video from all angles, frame by frame, will know that's bollocks. That was an execution by an ICE agent. Oh my God, got the religious rubbish. I'm sorry, but I'm an atheist. If you don't like that, that's tough tea. And I believe in just being a decent person. Why can't you be a decent person? Love thy neighbour and all that, you know, but you know, why can't you don't need all that to be a decent person. It's bollocks. The bloody the diocese and the church, religion has all been used for centuries as a way of controlling people who do not know. We don't want your advice. I don't care. Get it? You're here. I don't give a shit. All right? You can say whatever you fucking like. I do not give a shit. You won't hurt my feelings. That you won't. And will I carry on fucking saying what I think and I sincerely believe? Yes, I will. Will I take the piss out of stupid people? Yes, I will. MAGA are the stupids. They clearly were dropped on their head at birth. That they were. They can't help it, you see. It's rattling around in there, eh? Crikey. But there's still a fucking swelling. We won't leave. We won't leave what? I join ICE and do exactly what I do in any job. Find a place to hide and smoke. Or just take the money. I quite like that, actually. Oh, and Persian version. Oh, okay, we've got this troll here, by the way, folks. There's a troll in the chat. I might get rid of him, I might not. We love ice. They are our heroes, oh, you feeble-minded fool. I reckon, I bet you never got that at the end away, are you? You feckin' little shroom. Oh, have you noticed, right? They're all bloody little feeble little feckers, aren't they? When you look at these bloody ice agents, they always go for the tiny people and women. Like that poor guy lost his feckin' eye. Shot. Yeah, the guy with the gun, paintball gun, or whatever it was, he lifted the gun up, aimed it at his eye, or at his head. Got me on, blinded him. He nearly died. Right there, his femoral artery. It's murder! Attempted murders, like that was. These people are feckin' they're the scum. Your heroes are scum. That makes you scum. You can't help it though, because like I say, you were dropped on the head as a baby. That you were. Oh dear. She was breaking the law. She just dropped off the kid. Dropped off her son. Blimey. Do the dogs want to walk? No, they just had one, literally, before I started. My little one, wherever he is, always behind me. My little. She's literally there. He's had 4 walks today already. He's so demanding. No, this one he's got a little bit mad. He's got a bit of Donny syndrome. Unfortunately, he's a bit frisky as well. This has been going on for a couple of weeks now, and he's getting worse. Don't get me wrong, when he's asleep, he's absolutely fine. He's calm. Or he's laying down, he's quite calm. But at the moment, yeah, he's got his thingy out. He's got his lipstick's out, if you know what I mean. It's a bot grunge. Yeah, you're probably not right, her story witness. Her story witness. Her story's witness, guys. When the zeros tell you they're bottom feeders, believe them, they are bottom feeders. You know. Oh my God! That one of the latest tactics, right? What they're doing, these ICE agents, they're going to restaurants and having a meal, mate. Yeah? Ones that accept them, and when the actual staff leave, they're then arresting them. That's their latest tactic. Oh my God, there's some funny people in the chat, in the head. It seems you want to live in a world where everyone does what they feel, but when they turn on you, you're going to wish for a Trump. Not a faggot. Wish for a Trump. He's turning on you. This affects you all. You are not immune. You know, it's destroying your economy. The US has not got an economy. It's relying on effectively 7 companies at the moment. If one of them fails, you're done. You got no money. All this money from bloody Venezuelan oil is going into his private bank account in Qatar. He told you that. The bank account he's got full control of. Bloody stupid. The idiocy of these people is just unreal. They clearly have not got an education, right? Oh yeah, I got a degree, me. Yeah, I had the flat cap and everything I did. The mortarboard. I'll never, ever wish for Trump. No, don't blame me, Counter. Cry, can you imagine it? The man is a fucking sex offender, and the reason why he's shitting his bloody self all the bloody while that nappy is because he's had a fucking tent pole rammed up his derriere by Sasha Riley. Actually used his foot, didn't he? Kicked it. He had to be airlifted. be operated on. He's got holes in his stomach. Oh, intestines. And a very loose sphincter. That's a chocolate starfish and a half, that is. It's permanently chocolatey. And it is. Oh, blimey. I've been blocking them grunge. You know how. Yeah. 30,000 old panthers would be a good start. But the furry kind or the black panthers equivalents? That's what you need. You need some vigilantes. The only way you're going to fight these people are cowards. It's a case of numbers, isn't it? You know, you feel safe in numbers, and they feel safe in numbers. There's so many of them. There has been some instances where locals have managed to scare them off, have stopped the abductions. There are so many things people could do in clandestine. There's a list. Icelist.is, which is hosted in the Netherlands. Was it not Netherlands or Norway? I can't remember. I think it's Netherlands. Anyway, it's hosted abroad. Well, on that list, there's a shitload of people. Plus, another 2,000 has been added of leaked individuals. And on that list, there is Pride Boys. The founder of the Pride Boys is on that list as well. Well, if you've got that list, all their addresses on it, everything, all their information, make their fucking lives a living hell. See whether or not they've got, I shouldn't be saying this, I know, but, you know, have they got a family? Maybe the family doesn't know, maybe the mother doesn't know what's going on. Maybe the local school doesn't know that the parents of some of the children in the school are actually ICE. Maybe. Don't say that they're ICE. Maybe put posters on all the posts in the vicinity on the school run saying that they are that they like little children. Just lie. If it isn't true, but it probably is anyway, to be frank, because they're ICE agents. What else are they doing? They've been getting these people out there, they've been abducting, and they've been shoving them in little portals, you know, the soak toilets, the blue ones with the Elson blue in, right? And then, having their way with them. Tell them that they'll be free, if you know. Do what I say. Take up a fancy, and then I'll let you go. They've also been caught in, some have been caught in hotels. I'm not saying it's all of them, obviously, because that'd be stupid. But, you know, there has been some cases of it. We're talking about effectively rape, rape and bribery. Who pays you, trolls? How much? I wish someone would pay me. Fucking hell. I would earn more doing a paper round or being the water boy on this channel. I certainly would. This channel makes nothing. But, you know, you trolls are probably happy about that. They're masturbators. They are masturbators. Yeah, they do it all the time. Usually why they're downloading little pictures online of little children. And Grok AI generated of other young little children. You know the kind. Oh, we're down to 3 dogs now. Last year we lost, oh crikey, the 2 older ones and also 2 cats were hit by, oh my God, sad, yeah, but that was, sorry about that, very cool. We now have 3 rescue dogs, 1 rescue cat and 5 hang-around cats. It got so many. These 3 are enough for me, I'll tell you. It's all about the Benjamins, yep. It is all about money. I need to poop. Are you the woodworking guy I used to find you so annoying? I still do, but I used to what? Still do, but I used to too. I am annoying, and I'm a woodworker, yeah. Not calm, trying to be calm. But seriously, I'm a sincere believer in democracy. Yeah, fair enough. Unfortunately, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose your democracy. I don't believe you're going to get a vote. I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong, but I don't think you're going to get a vote. I think before the midterms, unless he can turn it around, which he won't, unless he thinks he's going to win, he ain't going to let you have a vote. Shit is going to hit the fan. He's literally just said, this is because he's losing regarding these Epstein files. There's too much information getting out as far as he's concerned. He's now saying that no court can say whether or not, cannot force the release of the Epstein files. That's what he's saying now. You see, as soon as he gets cornered, he'll come up with something. And it'll be some form of insurrection act, martial law or something. You know. But I do tend to believe that maybe if there was a martial law was enacted, that not all the military are going to comply. You look gay, but sound far right. I look gay. Yeah, I'm happy. Fuck it up. Some people, they have all these kind of little attacks and stuff. They think they're getting anywhere. They think they're hurting. They think they're going to actually, I know, we'll call them names and then he'll stop being nasty to me, Trump. Oh, feck off. I don't give a shit. I'm too long on the tooth to worry about all that shit. For Christ's sake. Hey? You don't get through life, right? Worrying about stupid idiots that call you names. You're just constantly being fair and terrible. Oh, he called me Nazi names. Oh, don't give a shit. My name's not Trump, all right? I don't care about that crap. So you can if you like. So, what have I missed? Oh, I'm too far. Oh, too far up again. I got loads. I missed loads of comments. Do apologise. Oh, for somebody don't bother you. You talk about a lot of time. Well, they're in the fucking comments. I'm reading them, and of course I've got to talk about it. The whole point is pointing out these fucking idiots. They can't help it, right? They can't help it. They've also got the mental condition. They've got the Trump. Maybe they've also had the thing up the derriere. Hello, West Virginia. Well, Pamela Poulon. Sorry, it's really tidy on my phone. I do live in America, and its situation is garbage. I drive around with my truck on PA mode, giving the neighbourhood, good, all day long. Well done, Cat's Eye Moods. I drive around in my truck on PA. North Philadelphia. Oh. AI stinks. You ain't bloody kidding. AI's going to... You got Trump destroying all your feckin' jobs, and then you got AI destroying all your feckin' jobs and all. Anyway, if you want to make sure I see your message and what have you, because I've missed a load, there's the super chats and that as well. That pops up in the big block. I can see it. Watch your heart, Marks. Yeah, I think I probably need to. All this shit is giving me high blood pressure. I'm on tablets. I think I had so many bloody tablets and more than I take. Well, the missus, she's out at the moment, and she's gone to get eggs. We go to the local farm and get the eggs, you see. So she's gone with our French friend to go and get eggs. So she'll get a couple of trays, about 60 eggs. If someone with a doctorate can't find employment, who can at this point? Because those sort of jobs aren't available. Highly educated jobs are being reduced by, not got rid of, but reduced But what it does is it reduces the market for those kind of jobs. You know, it's like the same. I think, oh, crikey, we've run out of Heinz baked beans. Oh, and people then buy the other baked beans. And the other baked beans, before you know it, they're buying all the value baked beans. It works the other way as well. You know, it squeezes people into other areas. It just squeezes the whole job market, not just that particular job. Oh, I see. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. Is this you in the United States? It's impossible to find funding. This says Jess 21/420. Right now, home-owned business and investors aren't doing anything. Why is that? Because they don't know what the future holds. Unless you're investing in, I don't know, against the dollar, for instance, or investing in AI. I don't suppose you're going to get looking at you, you know. But the bubble's got, it's already started popping. We got an AI. Oh, I know, my boy. I know. He's stressing, aren't you? Because you want to cuddle. You probably want to cuddle. You might do, Oh, my giddy out. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. Just get him on it properly. Oh. Are you okay now? Are you feeling left out? Huh? Is that better? Is that better or is it not? Oh, okay. Oh, I know. Oh, I see. The Black Panthers are roaming around in Philly with AR-15s to counter ICE. I wouldn't normally think that's a great thing, but considering the situation, the Second Amendment is there for exactly that. Defend and against rogue governments, and that's what you got. You got a rogue government. Oh. Don't forget to boot the old like button. If you love my dog, boot the like button. I know. Yeah, you double tap the screen. If you haven't got a button. Is Macron popular? Better than my feeling is that Macron is actually a good president. The problem is when you got Farage types like Marine Le Pen, they have got so much bloody funding from rather inscrutable sources, Russian sources, just like Farage, basically they are being bought and to cause mischief. And they say all this stuff, they could do this, do that, but don't tell you how. They never got answers. They just have complaints. And it's the same a lot with the far right politicians. Now, none of these people who are complaining will actually even comment what he has done. They'll just look at all the negative stuff. I know that's the same with a lot of politicians. But, for instance, I live in France, right? We used to have to pay 2 lots of taxes on a house. One was on the land and one was on the house. You had the habitation tax and you had the foncier tax. And the foncier was the land and the habitation is obviously for the house. He said the part of his campaign that he's going to get rid of habitation tax. And he did that. It took a couple of years, but he did it. For a lot of people, that's a massive deal. Because you're talking about quite a lot of fucking money. A hell of a lot of fucking money. All right? Now, for my house, where I am in rural France, it's not a lot anyway. Right? The habitation was around 400 or 500 a year. So that was cheap. My foncier was about 200. But when you live in towns and cities, a place like the habitation tax is high. Because there's a lot more services. I think you get a lot more for your money. You got a lot more benefits from living in a city or town. So your taxes are higher. Those people really benefited. But they soon forgot, didn't they? TV license, they got rid of. All that sort of shit, they got rid of. He's made it a lot easier to file paperwork, and he's consolidated a lot of it because France is notorious for its paperwork. It's horrendous. There's a lot of stuff, positive stuff, that he has actually done for the people. But they're always quick to forget it, They're just very short memories. But it's the same with all these people who are on the right. They will have very short memories. People like Marine Le Pen do not have answers. They just see the problems, and basically just trying to rile people up, aren't they? They're just trying to put fuel on the fire to make everyone angry, just to make people angry. And don't get me wrong, he's probably he will be leaving next term because he's done his 2 terms. But I see him personally. I see him as a positive, and even Sarkozy, even though he's a criminal, Sarkozy, he did some good stuff. And one was actually making it easier to start a business here in France. It's still shit, but he made it easier. Now, starting a business in France was extremely expensive to pay pre-tax. Basically, you'd have to they'd make an assumption of what they think you're going to earn in your first year, and they'll say this is what you've got to pay. All right, you could split over 4 payments over the year, or pay in one hit. You haven't even earned any money at that point. So it was very, very difficult. Well, Sarkozy brought in a thing called auto-entrepreneur. And this basically meant that anybody, as long as you've got the right to live here, can have a business under the auto-entrepreneur scheme. And they made it really, really simple taxation, although not very good for lots of people. It's no good for me, for my business. But what it does do, it allows people to file their taxes very simply every 3 months, and the taxes just worked out on turnover. So if you're somebody who sells stuff, it makes it a little bit more complicated, but they put you on a different tax regime for that. So yes, Macron is way better in my opinion. He's logical. He's actually a very patriotic man as well. Hello there, Stephen. Hope you're well. There we come. Try to keep up the comments. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh, you talking about Bridget Macron? Yeah, she can hold her own. Well, she was a teacher. She had to deal with kids, didn't she? Yeah, she taught one and then married her. Oh, crap, all this stuff with, what's her face? Oh, crap, I've got her name now. Bloody hell, losing the plot myself. Maybe I was dropped on the heads of bloody baby. Political funding needs to be curbed. Well, yeah, lobbying needs to be curbed. Bribery needs to be curbed. We have healthcare. We have good health, very good healthcare actually in France. If you live in the United States, if you don't know how the healthcare works here in France, it's quite simple. If you are, if you've got the right to live here, you automatically get your capital. Okay, you have to apply for it, and then you get your capital, and that covers 2/3 of your healthcare. All right, so 2/3 get paid by the state. Then you have to get a mutual insurance, which is very cheap. Okay, for an individual, it'll be under, depending, yeah, it'll be under £100 a month. Okay. Oh, this is back. I have to go in a minute. But yeah, it'll be under £100 a month, which is really, really cheap. It really is. So it makes. They're the eggs coming. There comes the eggs. It's a madhouse. It's a madhouse. Yeah, so healthcare works really, really well. If you've got no money, in the sense you earn under a certain amount, you can get what's called complémentaire, which basically means all your healthcare's paid. Includes your teeth, includes everything. Eyesight, hearing aids, you name it. I ain't got hearing aids. Oh, crikey. Stacey Creech, I understand. Please pray for us in America. Oh, it saddens me. It really does what's going on over there. Find a teacher. I like that cat abuse. Why are you being silly grunge? Who's silly grunge? Just who I am. Most of the time. Most of the time I'm covered in sawdust, actually. Oh, she's gone. Sebastian, calm down. He's been a bit funny again. These two have been playing like crazy.
Have they?
Yeah. I can't. Look at this.
His bed is upstairs, I think. Isn't it done?
He's been coupling me. He's been alright.
Say,
He's actually been quite good.
look.
The little one.
Look, he's doing it again.
Yeah, he's been in a bit of a pain trying to get upstairs to get to the cat, but he's actually calmed down. Hello, you. You gonna come say hello? Oh, isn't he pretty? He's a pretty boy, isn't he? He really is. He must be a boy though on the film The Mask. Aye. You lovely. You lovely boy. He's listening for mummy. Come down the stairs. It is. It's beautiful. That face. He got his bed. Oh, he got to get that. Okay. Oh dear. Mooch. How do you say that? I can't believe I got you live here alive. How much is your healthcare insurance in the US? Oh my God, compare that to here, yeah. Blimey. Thousands, I don't know. The thing is, the treatment here is very good. We have people come to the house, they take up an ad. Oh, look at me sprouts!
Only 79 cents.
Oh, look at me 79-cent sprouts. We didn't grow any this year, actually, sprouts. What do you want there? What's that? What's that? Oh, lovely sprouts. You got to have your sprouts, haven't you? Oh, by the way, if you buy your sprouts on a stalk, don't get rid of the top bit. You can eat that and all, like cabbage, but with a sprouty flavour. Where am I from, girls? I'm from Norfolk. Grunge. Yeah, I'm from Norfolk. In the UK. But I live in France. Fantastic, really lovely here. Rural France. Yeah. The people here accept us now. Yes, Brussels sprouts. You've got to have your Brussels sprouts. They're fart bombs, is what they are. Trump don't eat them. He don't need them. Oh, I love baby cabbage. So do I. Caroline makes a really nice coleslaw as well with white cabbage. It's really nice.
Oh, I thought we'd get this.
Oh, you got a baguette? Nice. You sound sensible. I hope so. I'm just a practical case. I work with wood, all right? Okay, I might have a degree and stuff like that, but I work with wood. I'm practical. I make things, okay? And to make stuff, you have to be sensible. You don't have. You put a little wood in a big hole, all right? No. If it was 10 joints or stuff down, you know, I'm a hand tool worker, me mainly.
People might not know this. €9.
All right. Okay. How much you pay for your eggs?
60 eggs.
60 eggs, €9. 60. Free range bio eggs, you know. Proper eggs. They came out of chickens' vents, they did, up their bumholes. Alright. Chickens like wee and poo at the same place. Strange, isn't it, eh? Yeah. And we don't wash our eggs in France, alright? But they're not covered in poo. See? Because they're healthy chickens. They're not treated like shit in little cages. No, they don't wash their eggs in France. They it takes the membrane off, which protects the eggs, but makes them go off quicker if you wash them. So you have to put them in the fridge. In France, they don't put eggs in the fridge. You put them on the shelf. The last time I bought eggs was $7.99 a dozen. Crikey, in California.
Where have you put my eggs?
They're there, darling.
Take
It's a very eggy situation you've got there, darling. Oh, blimey, the eggs.
You like them?
She stole me eggs. Does he like egg?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, he does like egg. You like egg, don't you, boy? So Mummy says. It's very, very interesting what she's doing. What are you doing, Mummy? Oh my giddy up, we've got 2.5 trays now of eggs. We eat a lot of eggs. Obviously. The shelf life of eggs about 30 odd days. So 30 days is the shelf life of eggs done. Fresh eggs.
I don't have any problems keeping them for 3 weeks from that point.
Oh, we haven't had any problems keeping them for at least 3 weeks. The cupboard, just want to say, oh crikey, thank you for your honesty in the cupboard.
If they came from the supermarket, I wouldn't.
Sorry?
I wouldn't keep them that long if they came from the
I wouldn't be that worried from the supermarket, even. The ones that we got are basically they'll be either today's or yesterday's eggs. They'll be today's eggs, actually, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would have been laid today.
Yeah, today's eggs. So that poor old chicken has been laying that egg, and then they got took away. They were abducted. The chicken's babies were abducted. Blimey. Well, Trump was called a fart. All right, he has been very good, very good. Well, that's not too bad. $3.49 for a dozen here in Ontario, Canada. And that's Canadian dollars, obviously. If you go to the supermarket and buy eggs, probably about the same here. Similar. It'd be about the same sort of price, wouldn't it, Caroline? Yeah, but I think the cheapest ones we get.
$2.50 for 12.
What, for free range?
For 10. Not free range.
Not free. 10 eggs. Well, free range eggs. Free range. I think about €3.50 to €4 free range. If you, that's a similar sort of price.
No, sit down.
The cheapest eggs you can have, but what? Did they come down again? They're cheap. One's
Say $2.50 the cheapest.
no. They're $2.10.
Oh,
$2.10 last time I bought eggs. Cheapest ones. You see, we all talk about eggs a lot, but it's kind of reflective of everything, isn't it? And food inflation. They are really good eggs. I mean, they're proper. They've got proper nice yolks in it. And when you cook them, they're just lovely.
I'll have to put your oil you've got in something.
You drink the best beer in the world. Well, most of your flipping brewers in the United States are going bankrupt at the moment because Canada, elbows up, is boycotting your beers. They're also boycotting your whiskies. I mean, them shut down. And what was the other one? Oh, crikey, Jim Beam. They paused production for a year. The boycott's working. Yep, you're right there, Christine. I can't remember how much it is now. It's trillions, isn't it? In EU countries' bonds, treasury bonds. The US is what is taught. Trump wants to convert the debt into oh bloody hell, into crypto, meme coin and shit. Fucking hell. So many finance companies will just fall over. Hopefully, a lot of people get free houses that way. I did. It went off again after being on for a while. Did you top the pellets up? Because I forgot to do it. I didn't top the pellets up. Could that be why? The pellet's empty.
Yes.
That makes sense then. The fire went out. Yeah, I'll get them in. I'll light it again, don't I? Yeah. He's snuggled. Yeah, I know. A lot of my videos, but all my channels, apart from the woodworking ones, my ordinary channels are fine. They're doing okay-ish. But on this channel, even AllShorts, which I've been pushing again recently, If you didn't know, I've got another channel called AllShorts. So if you want to join that, so I put all my short videos. So currently, I've been putting a lot on there. You know, around 15-ish videos a day. So, no, not at all. I'm only live, Dan. Don't worry. We're only live. We're live. We're live. Where are we? Da, 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 da. How about 3 houses next door to you in rural France? 3 houses. I don't see your point. I don't get your point. We've got 1, 2 houses here that are empty. Or
Excuse me.
we don't have our nearest houses here in France. That's Carolyn filling the pellets up. Are empty. We've got a lot of land in France for the amount of population, and house prices are cheap. We've got no neighbours, so we've got cows. I suppose you could call them neighbours.
Yeah, this part of France, you can pick a livable house up to about 70.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, habitable property, 2 or 3 bedrooms for about 70,000. I like these trials. It makes it interesting, I suppose. Yeah, Trump has got rid of food safety standards. Well, he did that as soon as he, crikey, put like, JFK in there. Fucking idiot. It's such a twat. How would you know if Mark Carney sucks? Are you admitting to something? We need to clone Mark Carney. He looks like he's fucking awesome. He's awesome, I tell you. We need more of him. What do you think about Master? What, Master Locks? I don't know what you're on about. Master what? What about Trump? Is you a master? Nacho, he's snuggled down beside me. He's a lovely little fella, he is. Waste of air trolls, yep. No, Trump has not got rid of food. Yes, he has. Bit by bit by bit by bit. Apparently I'm a libtard. Oh, these stupid idiots. They can't help it. Yeah. Of course. Come. How's the new puppet? There it is. Oh, snuggled there. Oh, there he is. Yeah, aren't you? Oh, you're snuggled up behind me, curled up in the ball. Probably tired. He's been quite. Yeah, he's a world-class economist. He has saved economies. He helped the UK big time. He really did when he was UK bank manager. Bank governor, sorry. Look at this. You soppy. You soppy. Butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. He's only a year. Why would somebody dump that, eh? Why would you dump her? Huh? They didn't even chip him. You know? So we don't know what went on there. He's fitted in nicely, yes, in many ways. This guy thinks I hug him because I love him. All right, if you think it's all go, thank you now, Caroline. Apparently hugging them with dogs. I'm just doing it for the camera. Do I hug my dogs?
Yes.
Do I give them lots of cuddles?
Yeah, more than you give me.
More than I give her. So there you go, all right? So it's got nothing to do with looking good on camera. That's just silly.
Someone think you're just hugging them for sure.
Yeah, because I'm on camera. Get the dog out. Yes, it's a prop. Let's get the prop. You don't know me. Have you talked about your African artwork on the wall? No, I haven't. I've got a bit there. Another big old mask up there as well. They're just car boot finds now. We just like them. So, yeah. That one, though, that one there is very old. That's ebony. And that was my father's. That was my grandfather's and my father's and mine. But that's, yeah, the tribal one there, the ebony figure. But yeah, I can always remember that on the shelf, and that's sort of one of my dad's pride and joys. That was. It's a lovely carving, it really is.
Norwich thing was really funny, wasn't it, as well?
What's that?
The sign behind you that said Norfolk.
Oh yeah, you see the map behind me. There. That is Norfolk. That's where we're from, right? We found it in a charity shop in France. I just shoved another frame on it. But yeah. We're from Norwich originally, and then from a place called Starhouse. You take care, Norfolk, Ontario. Ontarian? Oh, I don't know. I lost my voice at the minute. I was really horsey. Yep, he did. You're right. Mark Carney did a good job in the UK mitigating the idiocy of Brexit. Yes, and Canada needs his wisdom now. He is no fool. He's also not aggressive. He's also not offensive. He's just an ideal prime minister. He really is. He really is. There's some things I don't like, There's sort of bound to be, isn't there, But pretty much everything that he's done today, I think, right, that makes so much sense. He's making plans. He's laying the rails to a better economy for Canada. This is for the Canadian people. It isn't just those on the right. It's those on the left. On the left, sorry, and on the right as well. Everyone will benefit. There'll be more jobs for everybody eventually. It makes more sense to me. Being pragmatic, opening up your doors to trade, both ways, mutually beneficial. All Trump is doing is want to tariff every figure. If you don't agree with me, I'm going to tariff you. For heck's sake. Unless you got the Nobel Peace Prize and what fall on her name, having settled onto the old chocolate starfish, you know what I mean? Maybe get a wooden tent pole and ram it up there and all while you're at it. He's going to hate you. He'll just tariff you. You have to fall on the knee for him, but you can't keep doing that. Gets to a point you have to say, no, Mr. President. You're going to have to suck up to yourself. We have a Gnome fan. Oh my giddy aunt, Christy Gnome fan. Oh my giddy aunt, really? He is a blowhard talking arse. 70% of Americans want him gone. Yeah, yes. His polls are horrendous. He's hated. Even MAGA turned on him. They'll be dead soon anyway, a bit of luck. That we'll all celebrate. I might even see if I can get him somewhere. I won't be able to. They'll stop me at the border. But anyway, I'd like to pee on his grave. Yeah. I might actually, I don't know, zoom his body and then, I don't know, stick him on a golf course somewhere. Yeah, bury him there and then get all overgrown and that, as you do. Why don't you get back to Norfolk, you lefty? Because I live here. You fucking idiot. Oh, dear. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. Oh, my God. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. People of the world forgot we have 50 states with their own laws and standards. Yeah, I'll tell you who else has forgotten about that. ICE. Never mind all this, like, oh, you got total immunity, whoever it is. Absolute immunity. No, I ain't. I ain't such a thing. It's bollocks. These people basically breaking the law for ICE. They're going to find themselves hauled through the bloody court, state by state by state. Eventually. If you get them out. If you have a coup. I'm hoping for a military coup. That's what I'm hoping for. The FDA now has Trump sycophants in there. Everyone has been replaced. And they're understaffed, like every agency. Anyway, I'm going to go after all these crazy people in my chat, talking a load of shit, apart from the good people who aren't. I'm going to, just a second, I'm just going to have to get my prop. All right. I'm going to wake my prop up. Yeah, you need me a prop again, apparently, to make me look good. All right. You're going to say goodbye? Oh, no. Make me look good. Some people are so bloody stupid. They really are. They love Trump so much. Oh, they don't want to admit that they're wrong. Why would you love that man? He stinks. He's shitting himself. Oh, my Gideon. No one wants to be near him. Everyone who has says he's stinky. He needs to be in a home. Do everyone a favour, put him in a home. Like an asylum, maybe Arkham or somewhere like that, you know? What do you reckon, boy? Anyway, do I look good enough yet? Toodaloo. Don't forget, before you go, hit the fucking like button. Oh.